Dr. Seuss Beginner Book Video.
Dr. Seuss's ABC. Big A, little a. What begins with A? Aunt Annie's alligator. A. Big B, little b. What begins with B? Barber, baby, bubbles, and a bumblebee. Big C, little c. What begins with C? Camel. On the ceiling? C. Big D, little d. What begins with D? David Donald Do dreamed a dozen donuts and a duck dog too. A, B, C, D, E, ear. Egg, elephant, E. Big F, little F. 4 fluffy feathers on a fiffer-feffer-faff. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Goat, girl, goo-goo goggles. G. Big H, little h. What begins with H? Hungry horse. Hey, hen in a hat. Hooray! Big I, little I. Ichabod is itchy. So am I. Big J, little j. What begins with J? Jerry Jordan's jelly jar and jam begin that way. Big K, little k. Kitten, kangaroo, kick a kettle, kite, and the king's ka-choo. Big L, little Lola Lop. Left leg, lazy lion licks a lollipop. Big M, little m. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. Big N, little n. What begins with those? 9 new neckties and a nightshirt and a nose. O is very useful. You use it when you say, Oscar's only ostrich, oiled an orange owl today. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Painting pink pajamas. Policeman in a pail. Peter Pepper's puppy. And now Papa's in the pail. Big Q, little q. What begins with Q? The quick queen of Quincy and her quacking quackaroo.
Quack, quack.
Big R, little r. Rosie Robin Ross. Rosie's going riding on her red rhinoceros. Big S, little s. Silly Sammy Slick. Sipped 6 sodas and got sick. T, what begins with T? 10 tired turtles on a tuttle tree. Big U, little u. What begins with U? Uncle Ub's umbrella and his underwear too. Big V, little v. Vera Violet Vin is very, very, very awful on her violin. W. Willie Waterloo washes Warren Wiggins, who is washing Waldo Woo. X is very useful if your name is Nixie Knox. It also comes in handy. Spelling axe, an extra fox. Big Y, little y. A yawning yellow yak. Young Yolanda Jorgensen is yelling on his back.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and
Z. Big Z, little z. What begins with Z?
I do. I am a zizzer zazzer zuzz, as you can plainly see.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
I Can Read With My Eyes Shut by Dr. Seuss. I can read in red. I can read in blue. I can read in pickle color too. I can read in bed, and in purple, and in brown. I can read in a circle and upside down. Fish. I can read with my left eye. Another fish. I can read with my right. I can read Mississippi with my eyes shut tight. Mississippi, Indianapolis, and Hallelujah too. I can read them with my eyes shut. That is very hard to do. But it's bad for my hat and makes my eyebrows get red hot. So, reading with my eyes shut, I don't do an awful lot. And when I keep them open, I can read with much more speed. You have to be a speedy reader because there's so much to read. You can read about trees and bees and knees on trees and bees on threes. You can read about anchors and all about ants. You can read about ankles and crocodile pants. You can read about hoses and how to smell roses and what you should do about owls on noses. Young cat, if you keep your eyes open enough, oh, the stuff you will learn, the most wonderful stuff. You'll learn about fish bones and wishbones. You will learn about trombones too. You'll learn about Jake the pillow snake and all about Foo-Foo the snoo. You can learn about ice. You can learn about mice. Mice on ice and ice on mice. You can learn about the price of ice. Nice ice for sale, 10 cents a pail. You can learn about sad and glad and mad. There are so many things you can learn about, but you'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. You might learn a way to earn a few dollars. Or how to make donuts. Or kangaroo collars. You can learn to read music and play a hut-zut if you keep your eyes open, but not with them shut. If you read with your eyes shut, you're likely to find that the place where you're going is far, far behind. So, that's why I tell you to keep your eyes wide. Keep them wide open, at least on one side.
Mr. Brown can move. Can you? By Dr. Seuss. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. He can go like a cow. He can go moo, moo. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? He can go like a bee. Mr. Brown can buzz. How about you? Can you go buzz, buzz? He can go like a cork. Pop, pop, pop. He can go like horse feet. Clop, clop, clop. He can go eek, eek, like a squeaky shoe. He can go like a rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo. He can go like an owl. Eek, 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 eek. Cock-a-doodle-doo. How about you? He can go like the rain. Dibble, 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 dop. Dibble, 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 dop, dop, dop. He can go like a train. Choo, 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 choo. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. Moo, moo. Buzz, buzz. Pop, pop, pop. Eek, eek. Hoo, hoo. Clop, clop, clop. Dibble, dibble. Dop, dop. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? Mr. Brown can whisper, whisper, very soft, very high, like the soft, soft whisper of a butterfly. Maybe you can too. I think you ought to try. He can go like a horn. Blurp, blurp. Like a big cat drinking. Slurp, slurp. He can go like a clock. He can tick. He can talk. He can go like a hand on a door. Knock, knock. Tick, tock. Tick, tock. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. Blurp, blurp. Slurp, slurp. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Knock, knock, knock. And whoo, whoo, whoo. He can even sizzle, sizzle. He can do that too, like an egg in a frying pan. How about you? Mr. Brown is smart as they come. He can do a hippopotamus chewing gum. Grum, grum. Grum, grum. Grum, grum, grum. Mr. Brown is so smart he can even do this. Beep. He can even make a noise like a goldfish kiss. Boom, boom, boom. Mr. Brown is a wonder. Boom, boom, boom. Mr. Brown makes thunder. He makes lightning. Splat, splat, splat. And it's very, very hard to make a noise like that. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. Moo, moo. Buzz, buzz. Pop, pop, pop. Eek, eek. Hoo, hoo. Clop, clop, clop. Dibble, dibble. Dop, dop. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Grum, grum. Grum, grum. Chew, chew, chew. Boom, boom. Splat, splat. Tick, tick, tock. Sizzle, sizzle. Blur, blur. Knock, knock, knock. A slurp and a whisper and a fish kiss too. Beep. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you?